Hello, my name is Gary. My particular topic today is flying independently after a stroke or TBI. The information heard here is narrated by me but comes from the members of PEPTalks group. What this talk covers: as a person with a disability traveling alone, there are many obstacles to overcome. This talk addresses these obstacles by breaking them down into three categories: what you need to do before leaving, during travel, and when you arrive at your destination. When flying independently, you may experience physical barriers, including curbs, steps, or hearing and balance problems. Cognitive and memory deficits may also be present. Before you leave, make sure you are ready to travel. Start by going on longer trips to help you build your confidence to go further. Any long-term goal should begin by achieving shorter-term goals of the same type. For example, if you are not comfortable flying independently, take a short flight within 1 to 2 hours of your home. I knew that I was going to travel to Seattle, which is a 6-hour flight from my home. So before I went on the trip, I took a shorter trip to Baltimore, which is only 1 hour from my home. Make a plan. Many unexpected things can happen on your trip. You can avoid obstacles by planning ahead. For example, talk to your doctor before you go on the trip to see what he or she recommends. Ask your doctor, is it safe for me to travel at this time? What are my limitations? Be sure to check the weather where you are going to pack appropriately. Research your destination before you leave. Check to see if the destination is accessible for people with disabilities. Steps in order to do this: buy your ticket early. Let the airline be aware that you are a person with disabilities. This can be found in a form online or a box that you could check to indicate that. When you are selecting your seat, make considerations for frequent bathroom trips, if that is applicable to you. Selecting an aisle seat close to the bathroom of the plane is ideal. Check out the website of the airline and hotel to become comfortable navigating it for reference. When you arrive at the airport, request your wheelchair from an outside kiosk or a security guard. It is important to ask the person assisting you to stop at the restroom and/or food vendor before boarding the plane, because within the last year, airlines have changed the nature of the wheelchairs. Now the controls are behind you, so you can no longer wheel yourself to the bathroom or food place. Bring your communication device and/or a pen and paper to write notes to people who may not understand your message. Ask about support and passes that are available to you if you have a cognitive disability. When making reservations, make sure the company you are working with, either an airline or hotel, provides you with accommodations specific to your needs. If you have a service animal, be sure to call the airport and or hotel ahead of time. Keep the paperwork identification cards on you for your service animal with you at all times. Here are some tips for when you are traveling. Make sure you have a lot of $1 bills to tip anyone who helps you. Be sure to tip people more if they are providing more services. For example, if they stop for you for coffee and or the bathroom on the way to the gate, you would tip more. When traveling, buy water after security checkpoints so you can be able to board with it. Keep medications in your personal carry-on in case your suitcase gets lost. Keep your medications in a Ziploc bag in case they spill. Check on the availability of medications at pharmacies at your destination and have extra medications available so you do not run out of medicine during your trip. If you're going to a place for a long period of time, use a national pharmacy that can be accessed where you are at, or have a script from your doctor in case you are in need of medication. Walmart and CVS are examples of these national chains. Keep a list of emergency contacts and medication should something go wrong. Should you share your itinerary with somebody at your destination? Wear comfortable shoes with Velcro, I would recommend. During your travel, when flying, be aware that people with disabilities are able to board first. Proper etiquette is to depart the plane last, because people in wheelchairs take longer to leave the plane, which slows down the deplaning process. You can pre-board on any airline when you're in a wheelchair. You do not go through the same security screening as a non-disabled passenger. As you may already know, airplane bathrooms are not accommodating for wheelchairs. Book your flight through travel agencies, online websites, or by calling the airline company, which can accommodate your individual needs. Be sure to plan mobility supports and consider purchasing trip insurance to cover any unforeseen events. I booked a cruise many years ago for myself, my wife, and my son, and I didn't want to pay for the insurance, which is $100 a person. So to save the $300, I didn't get the insurance. Well, about 2 weeks later, I had my stroke, and we were unable to go on the cruise. I lost $5,300 because I did not get travel insurance. So I highly recommend that you get it. Okay, as a communication tip, bring an aphasia ID card to let people know that if you have a difficult time talking, and use it when needed. Also be sure to bring a doctor's note describing your condition and medications in case of an emergency. Call the person picking you up or car service. Confirm with the wheelchair pusher that he or she should not leave you until the person picking you up has arrived. This video is specific to air travel. There will be other pep talks about other types of travel and vacations. There are a number of resource websites that are linked to this talk to help you with independent travel.